wanted to give you a quick rundown of what I have going on in my fish tank. As you can see, I've added a lot of new stuff. I've added some live plants and rearranged everything. But I wanted to tell you what exactly you should get for a good tank. You want to get some kind of a Tetra Aquasafe Plus is what I use, and it helps dechlorinate the water, remove heavy minerals. I also have two types of beta food. That's Aqueon beta food on the right, and the left is Hikari Bio Gold that I just put in a smaller container. And there's the old fluorescent bulb that used to be in my tank. I replaced it with a 15 watt, I think 6500K light that helps the plants grow a little better. As you can see, my anubias is doing fairly well right there. I tied it down to the rock that I've just kind of put there for now. There's my moss ball I've tied up because I had to expose some of the more healthy algae so it can grow. And then I have some anacharis floating on top of the water. It's not looking too well, but I'm hoping it'll perk up a little bit after I expose it to some light. Other than that, everything else is pretty normal, and I'm going to wait for these plants to grow in and see what happens. I would also suggest you get some sort of smaller bowl. Here's a 1 gallon thing I picked up at Walmart for like $6. Good for quarantining if you need to help with diseases. You can add aquarium salt. Using a light timer can also help regulate how long your fish is exposed to light and how long your plants are exposed to light. If you plan on cycling your tank, you're going to want to get one of these liquid test kits. They can test the pH levels, ammonia levels, nitrate and nitrite levels, and that's really helpful if you're trying to establish a cycle. Usually that's for a 5 gallon tank. It involves the growth of beneficial bacteria that help break down the ammonia in the water. It's good to know those parameters of the water whenever you're trying to establish this cycle. You just fill up these little tubes with some of the tank water and follow the instructions. Match it up on the color chart they give you, and you'll know all the parameters and if you need to do a water change. Water changes are easier if you grab one of these gravel vacuums. You just use that to clean the gravel and empty the water. It's not that much money. It's really easy and helpful. So to sum things up, I wanted to make a little list here. First thing you want to get is obviously is food. You want to get some beta pellets. You want to be sure to get some water conditioner to make sure the water's safe. I'd suggest an adjustable heater. I have a 25 watt. It's an Elite Hagen something. I don't know. It works fine. I have a filter. It's an Aqueon 20 gallon capacity one that works fine on mine, and it also has a sponge, which you're going to want if you want to grow the beneficial bacteria. They like to grow on that. Obviously, you want to get a water test kit if you're planning on doing the cycling, because it's good to know all the water parameters, so you want to make sure that everything's going as planned. Get a gravel vacuum to help make water changes easier, and that's very helpful, especially to clean out all the gunk in the gravel that gets accumulated over time. Going to want to grab some decorations like caves, especially get some kind of cave. You can use a coffee mug like I had in my quarantine tank. Also get plants, be it fake or real plants, or a combination like I have right now. But make sure that they're either silk or very soft plastic with no metal. You don't want them to tear the fins. And I'd suggest a tank size of at least 2.5 gallons. That makes things easier on the fish and yourself because it's actually easier to maintain a larger size tank. And you probably just want to make sure you have some kind of container around a gallon size just to put the fish in case it gets sick or something and you need to treat it. So that's pretty much everything you're going to want. I might have missed something, but if I did, just let me know.